Hello. Hello. It's 8:54 p.m. on September the 14th of 2021. Okay, and I actually made it outside this evening. Can you hear me? And took around 15 minutes of video footage of the moon. Since it's like a half of a moon, it's like the waxing gibbous moon. Um, so you just bear with me one moment, you all. I like to use my cell phone when I come on here to look at the chat because I don't want to really, you see how bright that screen is. I don't really want to get on that big computer. I don't, and that's okay, you all. That is quite all right. We're going to look at some footage of this waxing gibbous moon, which is pretty neat. And at one point, during the focusing of the close-up, something flies across the moon is what happens. So yes, and I want to thank you for coming on here. I'm trying to make my way over here to my YouTube channel, even though I'm on it, and I hope that you can hear me. Please, I hope you can hear me. Thank you for coming on here. I'm trying to make my way over here to my yes, YouTube channel. Demetrius, hello. Hello there, Demetrius. Okay, so we got some Apple Brooks on here. We got some people on here, you all, and I think that's absolutely wonderful. I have not shared footage of the moon lately, and thought, well, I'm canning apples. So while they're water bathing, I think I'm going to go out there and I'm just going to record the moon. And I did, you all. It's really neat. If you haven't looked at the moon up close lately, well, you'll get to see it, and if you've been wanting to, you'll get to see it tonight because I took 15 minutes of continuous footage of this moon, and I've took some pictures with my Nikon P900. So yes, so with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you, and thank you for joining me, you all. Thank you so much. Oh, can you hear me? Migdalia. Hello there, Mystic Rose. Yes, the moon is very pretty. It is, and there's people that say the moon is a Dyson sphere that was brought over here by, I think it was the Octurians or something like that. It was towed over here, and it had like so many levels on it that different species. And also they say the moon is a base. The moon is the dark side of the moon. You don't want to go to the dark side of the moon because that's where the transformers are. The bad transformers are on the dark side of the moon, you all. You don't want to go there. You really don't want to go there. Hello, you all can hear me. Oh, medicinal medium. That's wonderful, you all. That really is. So I am glad that you can hear me. I'm going to come over here. Not Gina, honey, that's the wrong place. You're going to go look at your pictures. Yeah, I'm trying to look at my pictures down here. I'm going to go straight into my pictures. Let me pull them up, you all, because I got a photo of my pictures. And voila. Yes, I do. So we're going to look at my little folder. And yes, so you can see I have been trying to take pictures, but I never really make it. They don't never make it to the YouTube, but I did take the moon tonight. I'm going to show you what the moon looked like. And I'm going to have to look on here to make sure that you all can see it. Okay, you can see it. That's so wonderful. Yes, you all. Thank you for joining. So this is the time that I took it. So 7:05. I think that's 7:05. So if 12 to 6 is 18, no, it's 8:05. 8:05 tonight. Here's what the moon looked like in the southern sky. So we're going to look at a little bit of this. Yes, we are. So let's see if I can look at that. Yeah, this is just okay. Oh, okay, you all. I'm going to try to mute this moon because I had the Lord of the Rings going on in the background is what happened. Let's look at this, you all, because it is so neat looking. Oh, you can hear me. Yes, Gina is live. Look, we're looking at this moon. It's called the waxing gibbous moon. which is pretty neat. And I don't know if you want to sit and watch a continuous feed of it for 15 minutes, but it is for somebody who studies the moon and likes to see the craters. You know, your children can even watch this video also, because I think it's suitable for children. I really do. It is a beautiful moon, and look at the waves on it. I think that's some say it's wavy because this is one theory. They say it's wavy because it's like a hologram, and then some say it's, you know, it's just the atmosphere up there. Yes. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Let me pause this, Gina, honey, let's see this right here. Can I put this to me? I wanna say hello. Hey, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna pop right back over there to that screen. Yeah, if I could do split screen, I would, but I just want to show the moon because the moon deserves to be shown by itself. So we're gonna go back to the moon right there. Something big is coming. Well, I guess if you're up to date on current events and stuff, you're reading what's going on in the world, I guess perhaps there could be something big. There was a time years ago, probably around 10 years ago, or even before then, you all. I was very heavy into geopolitical events, news, and stuff from all the countries of the world. So that was really interesting. Yes, that's right. Yes, you all. So this is the moon that I took tonight here in Salem, Indiana, with my Nikon P900, and I just wanted to let it go across the screen on its own, and then I did take some close-up footage during this whole entire 15 minutes of this moon. Yeah. Oh, Mystic Rose, The Lord of the Ring is pretty nice to watch. That's what I need, something long to watch when I have to do those apples and or pears, because it's a long process. So I thought I better have something that I can watch. Yeah. Yes. Hello, everyone. Oops. What's going to happen in Lake Ontario? See, now look at that. So we zoom out on the moon, and I just like to see up close on it. Hola. There's people who know what all these craters are called and stuff. People who are really schooled in this moon. Isn't that beautiful, you all? Regardless if some say it's a simulation or something, it's very beautiful to look at. It really is. I can appreciate all the craters, the textures, the waves, the dark spots and stuff. I think it looks really pretty. You know what I think every time I look in this area? I look at it like it's a being with the eye here and the eye here. That's what I envision, even though it may not be one. Yes, buenas noches, Carlos. Yeah. And I don't always share footage of this moon with my camera, but tonight I thought, why not? It's beautiful out. It really is, even though it's a little bit humid. The moon is right up there in that sky. Bogota, Colombia. Yeah. Let me just pause this for a moment, you all. I know you want to look at this beautiful moon by itself. Let me just pause this for a moment. Looking at the comment sections right here. You seen a cow jumped over the moon? Hey, isn't that like a nursery? No, it's not a nursery rhyme. A cow jumping over the moon. We don't need a cow. Yeah. Now, one time when I was looking at the moon, I was filming it. It literally, the moon looked like a living being. It really did. And it had little beings or something that were drawn to it. I could see them on the moon too. That's what I did see one time. Um, yes. Oh, it's a nursery route. The cow jumped over the moon. Okay. Well, we're gonna look at that screen. You all, Gina says you're gonna look at that screen. Okay, we back at the moon now. We're gonna look at this beautiful moon. Um, yeah. And I don't know how close up I've zoomed on this moon, but it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. I just think it looks neat. With all that's going on in the world, we can look at this moon. Even though there's all kinds of theories about the moon, who the moon is, what the moon is, but it's okay. It is all right. It does, Jupiter AA. It looks really nice. Yes, why haven't the humans been back to the moon? Well, that you know that's there's a theory that there's something on the moon that they didn't want to go back. I heard it was those spiders, like those big spiders on the moon. What do you call them? They're like extraterrestrial beings, alien beings on the moon. The Arcanics, no. I want to say the Skeksis, but it isn't the Skeksis. Yes. Gina, honey, you got to hold that moon still. I hope one day, if we are zooming up on the moon, I hope one day we can see something exciting that just literally occurs out of nowhere. Um, yeah, now this is footage. I haven't done nothing to this footage. You're seeing raw footage of this moon tonight that was taken around 8 o'clock. It was 15 minutes of actual footage, continuous footage is what it is. So, yes. Yeah, please hit that like button and subscribe. Now, see, this did not. Have you noticed if you've been taking pictures of the moon at times when you want to take a certain picture of a certain part of it that it will not focus for the life of you? It's like they have control. Somebody has control of your camera and you're not able to get that picture that you want to get. I think it's because something is there in that position at that moment in time and they don't want you to get that picture. Um, yeah. Well, it's a little bit close up. But you can see it has some depth to it. Look down there at that crater. I bet somebody knows the name of all of these right here. Every single one of them. Look how that has like a perfect circle with like something right there. Look at the waves on this. Um, yeah, there are like bright lights on this moon that show up. Anything alive on the moon is strictly related to Earth. Well, it quite possibly is, since we're viewing it. Isn't it strange how these circles can be perfect? It's like perfect circles on this moon. And if you're new here, thank you for coming here. I'm not no professional anything like this. I'm not. I just want to share. Just share and document is what I'm doing. You know, look at this down here. It's like curved. They say that there's cities on the moon too. They really do. Yeah, it does, and I think it's because you ever see like a in the desert when it's so hot and you're looking at the waves from the heat. Um, it's a distortion, like a mirage or something. But yeah, let me pause this, you all. I want to make sure you're still on here. Yes, hello, Jerry. Yeah, the moon is it's really nice. Um, Masters in disguise. Let's look at this, you all. The things in the center of almost every crater seem artificial to you. Well, they could be. Who knows if they are or not, you all. But it's very interesting to look at. It really is. And, you know, I'm going to come back over here to this screen so we can watch more of the moon. I just got to push that button. That's all I got to do. Oh, it does look wavy. It is wavy. And it's I think it's the atmosphere. It's warm out too, so you know heat rises, and I think that's I don't know how hot it is up there. I hope this is all right, you all, because I wanted to look at the moon too. I really did. You know, we could even look at this in the inverted mode when this is done. If you all wanted to look at this moon in the inverted mode, we could watch that whole video in the inverted mode if you all wanted to, because it looked pretty cool too. Um, this is the waxing gibbous moon, is what it is. Um, yeah, I want to try to get down and see what's going on at the bottom of the moon. So you're just going to have to watch them. Let me turn this back around to me. Well, since that moon is a little bit bright right now, it's not even came down on the corner yet, you all. It hasn't. It's still very bright, and you can't really make much of it out. So I'm going to pop on here really fast. Yeah. Alicia Rose, are you serious? We can do the inverted mode. I want to show that like here. Yeah, let's get back to that moon. Yes, please click like on this video because we're going to see what it looks like in the inverted mode. Sometimes things show up in the inverted mode that don't normally show up. Yeah, we never do see the dark side of the moon. We just see one side of the moon, which is kind of interesting. Look at this right here. It's kind of like a straight edge right there and there, like a diamond or something. We got 2 minutes and 49 seconds. You have never figured out the shadow people and the aliens are literally insects, giant intelligence? They could be, you all. You never know. Look at that. Well, no, it's probably a light thing, but let's just pretend that's a door. I know it's probably not a door, but it really could be a door. Yeah, so this is the moon in the southern sky. Did you see something fly across there? It was like a shadow. These things cloak. They got these ships that fly up there, flying all around the moon, and they're cloaked. So they'll appear as a brief shadow is what they'll appear as. old prior images of the moon before the Photoshop was invented? Really? That's interesting. Let's see. We got 1 minute and 38 seconds left on this moon right here. I seen one person, Alicia, was it you or Mystic Rose, who wanted to see this in the inverted mode? Because I'd like to show it in the inverted mode. We don't have to watch all of it if it's going to be too long for you. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that the moon was a reflection of the earth too. Um, yes, Alicia Rose, honey. Yeah, we can, Anita, we can invert this video footage. You can do that with GIMP, is what you can invert it with, because this is once it plays. I want to show the still pictures of the moon also, but I'm not going to invert the still pictures because I don't want to stick them in my inverter. But we're going to do this, you all, with this moon. Oh, did you see that big thing fly past? And no, it wasn't an insect. Well, it could be an insectoid flying across in its ship. Now, that it could be. It really could be. Yeah. It's got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of that moon. That is the end of that moon, you all. Well, that's me right there. Let me put myself in the green screen. I'm going to put myself on the green screen, you all, so I can come over here. And I want to show the pictures of the moon, just the little pictures of the moon, so you can see them, just to look at them. So this is 821 right here. Yeah, 821. There we go. It's so neat. I mean, you don't have the waves when you're zooming it up like this. There's no waves. Look, what is... Now, let's look at that, you all. So, it looks like there's a something fog-like matter behind this. It really does. In these holes. But let's look at some more. I want to show all of them if I can. See, what is that? See, why is this on here like that? That's what's interesting right there. When you see these straight edges, like kind of right like that on the moon. Let's see. See if we can see anything else on it. Maybe over here. I hope this is all right, you all. This might be a long video, but I don't really want to have a long video because it's hard to watch a long video. Okay, I'm on here. I thought, Gina, you better not be. See, look up here. I heard that there are cities. I did. I heard that there's cities on the moon, is what I've heard. Now that's blurry. We can't look at that. We know. Oh my gosh. Well, some of the craters do look a little fake. That is a theory that it's a hologram or something. But and you can go back and you can slow this video down And that's Gina, honey. We got to delete that and that because that's kind of blurry. You all, you seeing this stuff is what we're seeing. Oh, this is let's look at this right here. I wanted to see this up close is what I wanted to do. This is 2 minutes and 48 seconds of this. Oh, I'm wiggling I'm wiggling this thing around and just holding it with my the arm on the tripod, just seeing what I can see. Now you can slow this part down on the YouTube, and it wouldn't look so shaky like this if you slowed it down on the YouTube. Maybe it would, you know, help you see it better, even though it is a tad bit shaky. But I think I actually did some images last year of the moon, and they literally did. They kind of look like doors. These things kind of look like. No, Gina, honey. You mean it? Thank you for that sound. Yeah. So I apologize for that. That's right. I'm glad I saw this thing with the sound. Yeah, whatever that sound was, I have no idea. Well, that sound is not on here anymore, so that's good. That is great. The interfering with this video, you all. It could have been The Lord of the Rings. It could have been, even though I was outside, it could have been a movie in the background. Echoing is what it could have been. I didn't listen to it. All I did was come and put this video on here so we could see it close up. And you're not seeing it right now because it's just a big old bright light, is all it is. I was just trying to look around this moon, and it's really wiggling a lot is what it's doing. Yeah, you can't really get too close up with this. Yeah, we just got around 20 seconds. Yes, hello. All right, you got around 8 seconds, and when that finishes, I'm going to go and we're going to see what the moon looks like in the inverted mode. Hello. Let me just put this down somewhere. Okay. I'm going to put this back to me is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put this on this green screen. And I'm going to open up that program so we can watch this in the inverted mode. That very moon footage. Gina, honey. Okay, you can't see the screen, but I can see it. No, Gina, honey, you opened up the wrong thing. You opened up the wrong thing. But I'm going to open it now. I am, I promise. I'm going to come over here to this VLC media player if it's going to open for me. You know, that's really strange. It doesn't want to open for me. Okay. I was persistent. I got it to open, so I'm going to have to, I'm going to open the file, you all. I'm going to go to the pictures, and I'm going to go to today's date, and I'm going to put the moon on there. I'm having a hot flash. I am having a hot flash. Oh my gosh, is what I'm having, you all. I want to come over here to this moon. You all can watch this right here. We're going to pause that. I'm going to see if we can. Come on, Gina, honey. If you come over here, you can get this. This is a free download. This VLC. This is the invert mode right there. You just do negate color. So, Gina, no, I didn't want to save it, but you are. Look at this. So this is the inverted mode of this moon. Doesn't that look pretty? It looks really nice, you all. Perhaps if we, wow. Look, you can see in those dark areas really good. Is that okay? because yeah, you heard voices too. Yeah. Um, whoa, you all. Well, I don't know if I want to check out those voices, but this is the moon in the inverted mode. Now, this may not be popular for some to look at, and I'm not going to show the moon all the time, but look at those white areas. Isn't that neat? You can still see the waves on it. Um, Canberra. Um, thank you very much. So, you're so very welcome. You really are. Yeah, this looks pretty neat, you all, with it in the inverted mode. It is. Look at this area right here. Now, granted, I'm not going to zoom it up on this, but it's all right. Yeah. So I'm curious as to how it's going to look once it is zoomed up a little bit more, because that'd be a really neat looking image when it's zoomed up. Maybe we'll see something in the structures um, on there. Yeah. Oh, well, that's wonderful. I'm glad I did say your name perfect. Yeah. Oh, you'll snapshot and zoom later. Yeah, this is perfect for that. It really is. And you could like make it even more crisper looking with your phone, because they got sharpening tools on your iPhone and all that kind of stuff. Um, I recorded that in my loud neighborhood. I live out in the country. Is where I live. I don't live in the city. And what you heard, if you heard something in the background, you heard my television. You heard the Lord of the Rings on in the background. I don't know which one of it. Yeah, this is now we're going to get up close and personal. Is what, look at that. Well, honey, you got to hold it still. These areas on this moon. Yeah. Somebody got themselves in trouble. You got to be kind. Please be nice and respectful on here, because we don't disrespect you on your channel. So yeah. Let me pause this, you all. Let me pause this. So we're looking at the moon in the inverted mode right now, and we've looked at it in the normal mode. And some people may not like this, but that's okay. Please be respectful with your comments, okay? Because we got a lot of other people on here who have a lot of important things to say, and they may just want to enjoy the peace, just have a peaceful, relaxing evening while watching this. Oh, Rosa Wizardry. Oh, you're so. That's okay. I don't even know what went on. I really don't, because I'm too busy looking at the moon myself, because I think it looks pretty cool. It really does, in the inverted mode. And I do look forward to this time at night. I do, this evening, because it's a relaxing time. It's me and you all time is what it is, and I like it. I do. Um, So yeah. Yeah, this is cool. And when it gets over a little bit further over, I think we're going to see it zoomed up some more. I hope it will bring out some more details with it zoomed up more in the inverted mode. It may or it may not. I like how it gets dark on the edge, you all, over there. See, that's pretty cool. But when it's in the regular mode, it don't get dark like that. It gets white. You know, I want to take a screenshot myself. I really do want to take a screenshot myself. Y'all, let me pause this. I want to look at that screenshot because it got dark in the inverted mode is what it got. And I want to see what's over there because it looked neat looking. It really did. If I can open this. Okay, I can open it. Let's look at this. Do this just the screen to see what this moon might look like in the inverted mode over there. Yeah, it looks kind of... Wait a minute. Are you seeing something? Let's see this. Look at this area right here. This looks like a long, like rectangular, like area right here is what that's kind of looking like. It really kind of does. Right like that. Let me undo this, you all. Maybe it's better if I don't add. Let me just like keep it like normal. Because it kind of looks like there's something right there. It really does. Like some, yeah, right there, you all. If we are to shrink it down, you can see it. You can see it. It's up there. Just like that. Boom, boom, boom. And look at this. This is like a rectangle right there. Is that like a building or something? Right there. And then, I hope these aren't cubes, the little black cubes. Look at that. That looks kind of like a straight edge too. What if there are? What if there's beings inside of here too? Oh, what is that? You see that edge right there? I wonder if that's from the sun. Let me just shrink it back down, you all, so we can see if we can see anything else. Somebody. Oh, Michael Riggs. The other day you were showing the ant people. You found proof that they do exist and live among us. You found a lot. Oh, you're so very welcome. You're so welcome, Micah. Thank you. So let's look at this, you all. Let's just go back to that right there because we could see something else. Oh, Gina, honey, you shrunk it a little bit too much. But you all, if we can do this, maybe it's going to, if we zoom up a little bit closer, we might see more. They do kind of wispy, a girl's face and a body. Let's see what we're going to see, you all. Come on now. It's it's getting a little big, but yeah, you can still see that right there. Right there. Hopefully, as it gets toward the edge of the screen, it's going to... The moon's called a satellite. Yeah, when I first heard somebody call the moon a satellite, I thought like a satellite in the sky. Yeah, look at that. You can see it just like that. This is a structure, this is a structure, this is a structure, this is a structure, and then look at that. Like, right like that. Y'all, let me pause that. Right there. Can you see that straight edge? Well, what if there's something right there too? Well, it could be dark matter and or plasma. I used to think that well, I did get an image of the moon one time and it looked like it was plasma dripping from it. It did. I shared that video, a picture of it on the YouTube channel. I just want to look at this, you all. Yeah, we are being studied. Now this is a little close up. Let's see. As this gets over to the side, see if we can see it a little bit more. If you're all just tuning in, we're just looking at this 15-minute video footage that I took tonight of the moon up close. Yeah, it does look like a different texture. It does. Let's hope it darkens as it gets to the other side of the screen a little bit. Might be able to see more detail. Nope, I got it up too close to see the more detail. Now, I haven't looked at the moon up this close before. Yeah. In the inverted mode. Because it looks kind of white. Like that. Star Empress, who confirmed that plasma is real? Because I thought they were studying it a long time ago, and CERN was doing their experiments with the plasma, the dark plasma. They were interested in the dark plasma. I'm going to see this. No, I didn't want to see that part. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to see, I wanted to see if I could, if we could get that over there a little bit darker to see something. No, it didn't want to, you all. I'm just going to drag this because it's, well, that's a pretty neat image right there. Let me get that off of there if you were to take a screenshot of it. You could probably take a screenshot of that too. It's just too close to the bottom. In that inverted mode. Let me just push it, you all. I just want to push it. Oh my goodness. So a certain otherworldly species that comes to Earth and takes water from certain lakes. That's interesting. You know, I had a dream last night that I had circles, solid circles all over my body. They were big, round, perfect circles, bigger than a rash. They look like the size of a bottom of a small drinking glass. I had them all over my body. Well, I did have, you could see my skin, but I thought, where did these solid circles, patches of circles, how did I get them? It didn't hurt or anything, but I thought that is really weird because they were lined up on my body. It was the strangest dream because I didn't know how they got there at all. I know that's kind of weird saying that here on the YouTube, but I was looking at these circles and it just popped in my mind. Yeah. So we got around probably 30 seconds left of this video right here. This would be a good screenshot too if you wanted to look at it in the inverted mode. Even though it's a little wavy, it's all right. The harvest moon is on the 20th. And so this is a waxing gibbous moon is what this is. Oh, it started back over, you all, is what it did. So you could see it. So I'm going to pause that right there. I'm going to come back to me if I can. And yeah, I'm going to come back to me, and I want to thank you all for coming on here. I don't want it to be too long, but I just wanted to look at this waxing gibbous moon tonight. You can see the real footage in the very first part of the video, and we saw some pictures, and I took them tonight. The moon was in the southern sky. I hope I said the southern sky earlier in the video, and you know the moon is like the same size as the sun if you were to compare them in the sky. They look the same, although one's supposed to be a lot bigger than the other, but I don't know if it is or not. I really don't, because I'm just going by my visuals. The moon and the sun at times, you know, it gets so bright, it's like it gets confused with the sun at night because you can't focus on it really with your cell phone because the light is way too bright that is emanating from the moon. So with that being said, you all, thank you all for being on here. Thank you for the people who did that super chat donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you, moderators, for being on here in the comments section. And thank you all for coming to this YouTube channel. And if you haven't, look at my hair sticking up back there probably. If you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe. I try to come on here at least twice a day. I'm slowing down. I was doing like 6 videos a day, but then summertime came along, and I got a lot of stuff I need to get done around here. So with that being said, let me say this again. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you, and thank you once again for coming on here. I've enjoyed having you all here. I look forward to this time. I really do. It makes me happy on the inside to connect with people with everything that's going on in the world. It's good to connect. Have a wonderful rest of your day.